Hello and welcome back to the Grove with more Talented. Well, we had a pretty interesting run with the wizard in the last one. We managed to check out the new endless cycle of things. Turns out that gets ridiculously painful. But either way, we're going to leave the wizard where he is today. There's not a whole heap more to unlock, but we still do have some more mastery in the levels. But again, I think that we've made a pretty good progress. But what we do need to do before I think we start focusing on our mastery is we should try out some of these other characters. So we still have the warrior, summoner, a bandit, and somebody else. So I figured we should probably get some basic levels in all of these before we unlock more and more mastery. So yeah, that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and begin a run with a new character. I think going to level... let's see, level 5 mastery is probably good enough. We'll still get a few, more longer nights, a few more elites, better chances of rares, and then we lose some health and get extra enemies. So that shouldn't be anything too crazy compared to further down the line. But as we don't have many class level abilities, we do need to unlock more core talents before we start pushing what we can do. So what have we got here? Blast strike. Next to attacks, create a blast of energy dealing 4 damage to all enemies hit. Or an axe toss. Okay, throw 2 axes dealing 8 damage. If the toss kills, you gain extra rage. Okay, so we don't have magic in this one, but we do have rage. So I suppose the axe toss probably seems like a good thing. And if we can kill 2 enemies in a single throw, we'll get the rage back. So I think we'll go ahead and try that out and see how this goes. Okay, so let's see. We've got ourselves a sword. Yeah, not a huge amount of range, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Let's quickly see if we can hit them. Oh wow, okay. This is a very tight schedule. Okay, definitely getting hit, unfortunately. So we're definitely going to be losing some health. That's okay. It's only the first time round. We should be fairly safe. Okay. So let's just get rid of you, and then I think these last ones will not be an issue. Okay. Alright, so that was a bit of an interesting attempt. We clearly need to improve things. So at least we've got 4 talent points. And what are our main stats in this one? We have damage, attack delay, critical strike, knockback, and parry. Your chance to parry an enemy, ignoring damage and knocking them back. Okay, well that's not a bad idea just in case we don't get into the right swing of things. Then we also have cooldown reduction, XP multiplier, HP regen, and size of your character. Okay, so I wonder with more size whether we gain more range as well. Yeah, we'll have to see. But either way, what have we got? Health. I think we go for attack speed and... you know, let's just go for more attack speed straight away. Yeah, getting the boost nice and early I think should help us out. And then we have a resistant combo. Okay. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, wait a second. I forgot we have one more point. Let's go ahead and purchase that. And we also have unlocked our first D6. Okay. Well, we'll have to see what they provide us. Alrighty-o. So what have we got? We don't have any rage, which is a bit of a problem. Some of these enemies get particularly close. That is not appreciated, but at least we can clear out some of these enemies fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and see if we can hit all of them. We haven't got any multiplier yet. But it looks like we might have just managed to get through our first night without too much trouble. Yeah, I definitely glad to have that axe throw. I don't know if doing blast damage with that sword straight away is exactly viable right now. I definitely think we'd be taking a few more hits. Alright, so what is this? Skilled, your parry chance is increased. I think that's not bad. It also takes us up over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what that does. And then we've also potentially seen the Glacial Strike. Okay. 2 attacks create a blizzard, dealing frostbite to all enemies hit, so that'll slow down their movement speed. Okay. Well, that could be useful. What do we go for? I think we go for the D6 first. And, yeah, try and figure that out from here. Also, too, if we can, I'd love to find an XP multiplier. We know that those things work very, very well for us if we can get our hands on them. But either way, we'll have to see. Alright, so what have we got? Anything? Oh, let's go for 2 for 1. Oh. So we unfortunately just slightly messed up with that first throw. Luckily, once we've got the rage, it seems like we're able to kill everything, so we should be fairly safe in that regard. It's just going to be a matter of getting that cooldown timer reducing. And then it looks like that is the last one for the night. Alright, come on. Throw the axe. Excellent. Okay, 5 talent points. Alright, and enemies have 5% chance to be elite. Okay, hopefully we can avoid that. Let's go for the knockback, let's go for the HP regen, and then... I don't know the best way to get there. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, if we go through the mystery talent, we can get up there. Okay, at least that's a pretty direct route. We'll pick that up. Let's also go ahead and pick up more parry chance. The mystery talent. I was really hoping for attack, but oh well. Oh, and frustration. Hang on a second, what's this? Your maximum rage is increased by 10, and at the start of each night you start with 5 rage. Okay, well that'll make it easier to fire off those abilities. But again, we can't get this for now, so let's just go for our attack speed. Yeah, and we'll see if we can work our way up towards that glacial ability. Okay. Let's see how we do. Alright, so what have we got first? Yes. Sometimes difficult, I find, to see exactly which ones are going to get close enough quick enough. And, okay. Didn't quite fire off my abilities in the right directions. Alright, looks like we got the kills with that battle axe toss, which just seemed to time out perfectly. Alright, yeah, bother. Okay, we got stuck in a bit of an impossible situation there. Yeah, very difficult to deal with. But oh well, you know what, 1 hit, not the end of the world, we still get enough talent points. Let's go ahead and roll the d6. This gives us daggers, frustration, resistant, oh, and katanas. Oh, and kill streak. Each combo level requires 10 less kills. Okay, well that should mean we get to skilled a little bit quicker with less, so that's not a bad idea. And then, you know what, maybe we start with some rage as well? Yeah, I think that might be ideal. Yeah, because that way we can use our bonuses here for a better parry chance. Hopefully, hopefully having that skilled multiplier will be useful. So what have we got? We've got 1 kill here. 2 kills. Just trying to see how many kills we need to be able to clear out some of these enemies. Oh, to gain the rage. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of you. Alright, that was a nice triple hit there. Clear out those eyeballs, and then I think, yeah, we're able to get rid of these guys fairly easily. Alright, we're already at a skilled multiplier, which is very nice. So we should be getting a little bit of extra XP. We got that 10% parry chance. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, let's just quickly clear out the last enemy. And there we go, we've even made it to gifted, so that's very nice. 5 talent points to show for it. Let's pick up better parry chance. Once per night, if you reach maximum rage, your size and range is increased by 12%. 4% for every 10 rage. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up. That seems reasonable. Let's also go ahead and pick up katanas. Sure. Why not? Throwing swords, that could never go wrong. And then, what else have we got? Yeah, that glacial strike could be useful. I don't think we need the damage just yet. Let's go for the knockback and attack speed. And I think this path should be pretty decent. Yeah, although it may have potentially been quicker to go the other way. But either way, can't do much about it. And at the end of the day, attack speed is very useful to have. And apparently we now get to start with just the right amount of rage. So that is excellent. So we can now go ahead and start throwing things at all of the enemies. Alright, that seems to work out fairly well. Let's go ahead and clear you guys. Alright, well those katanas are doing a little bit of work. I don't know how much work that will do, but I'll take anything I can get that is a nice little passive thing. Very nice when they're taking out the flying bats. Alright, so we just need a little bit more cooldown. Make sure that we clear all these out. Unfortunately, those katanas being a random lane, not the most helpful it probably could have been, but you know what, we'll take what we can get. Oop, and there we go. Knight survived. Okay, 6 talent points this time. Okay, slowly building up. Let's just check. What is this? Gain 1 attack damage for every 20 maximum health you have. That's not bad. We will come back for that, I'm sure. Attack speed is increased. Ooh, you know what? That's not bad. Skill combos are fairly easy to get. Yeah, we missed out on the last one, but I think we'll go ahead and pick that up now. And then we'll work our way up over here. And that way we can pick up Glacial Strike in the next one. And I think we go over here for a better kill streak as well. Yeah, being able to start with a higher kill streak is probably pretty decent. Oh, and there's also daggers we still can pick up to throw. Yeah, both of which should be fairly good for us going into the coming nights. Alright, let's clear out you guys. I do hope we still manage to gain rage from the katanas that are thrown. I'm fairly sure that that's probably the case, but again, haven't really played enough to know for certain. I haven't exactly tried to figure that out yet. Dodgy Rodent dodges the axe. Alright, let's clear out all of you. Alright. And it looks like we've got a little bit of an extra size increase as well. Yeah, and it looks like when the sword is fully deployed, if they run onto the sword, they still take damage, which is nice. So it's not the initial swing that does the damage, which is good to know. Alright, we'll deal with you. And there we go. Alright. What have we got? 5 talent points. Enemies will now spawn 10% more frequently. Alrighty. Kill streak. Let's pick up that damage. Let's also go... Actually, you know what? Maybe we try and go further up here and work our way back around instead of health regen. Although there is some extra damage over here, so maybe it is worth... You know what? We'll pursue it in... Oh, that's right. We need the Glacial Strike. Never mind. We need to pick that up. Yeah, and you know what? We'll pick up the regen just in case. It could be useful. Yeah, okay. So I think that's a pretty decent spot for us. Our damage has now gone up. We've now got a second ability. It's just a question of how much rage that we're going to be able to get to get all the bonuses. Look at that. Already at the skilled combo at 8 kills, 7 kills. Perfectly fine. Alright, this is good. And our attack speed has also improved thanks to our ability. That is very nice. Alright, and I think... What is that? Size is still at 100%. I'm sure it won't be too long until we have enough rage. Let's see if we can get to maximum rage before we fire off anything else. And there we have it. We are now slightly taller. Alright. Let's deal with you guys. Oh, and we should probably try out our new ability. So that's one, and then... Yeah, not a huge difference, but you never know. When things get more complicated, this could be very useful to help buy us some time. Yeah, well, we'll have to find out. Okay, so what have we got? 6 talent points. Excellent. Let's go... Let's go for extra regen and work our way to that bloodlust. Again, more size potential, the better. And then... oh, more katanas? Okay, you know what? Let's make our way and find some more katanas. And then up over here, what have we got? Blood Pact. Sacrifice 10 health points to gain 10% attack speed and 1 attack damage until the end of night. Now, you know what? That is something I think we can do with. We've got some pretty decent HP regeneration, I think. So let's go... we'll work our way straight up over here. Actually, let's see. This does continue upwards. Alright, you know what? We'll try and swing our way up and across. See if we can check out a little bit more of the map. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? Katana takes out the bats. I don't mind about that. Then... now, I do wonder if we timed the axe throw perfectly. If we killed 2 enemies with one singular axe, whether that would give us extra... if that would give us extra rage. Because that would be nice if that was the case. Alright, well... either way, it looks like we've maxed out all of our stuff, so that's good. And yes, I think that maybe it does count as a double for the rage. Oh, I think we managed to hit 2 at the same time, so you know what, that's not bad. That's not bad. We might be able to use that to help farm maximum rage a little bit quicker. Definitely worth doing if possible. Excellent. Alrighty-o, so what have we got now? 6 talent points, 5 second or longer nights. Alrighty. More HP regen since we're working our way up to the blood pack. And some frustration for extra starting rage. Ooh. Inflame, your maximum range is doubled. That's nice, but again, that getting to our maximum rage does cause us a little bit of a... yeah, we need that for a few of our bonuses if we reach maximum rage. Oh well, you know what, attack speed, that still helps us out. We'll pick that up, and I think we'll still make our way across there. Should still be a couple of nights away before we do get that far, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, in fact, you know, let's go for that double kill like we spoke about, and it does look like that has helped improve our rage. We wasted a shot there, unfortunately. That's okay. That's a double, so we have still collected slightly more. Alright, and... bother, I think we accidentally got the guy with our big sword instead of the axes. Well, at least when we get the kill, we do not have to worry about losing any of our rage, assuming that we get both of them as kills. So, you know, we don't lose anything, just helps deal with some of the enemies. Alright, come on, let's just get rid of these last couple. You know, get rid of you, get rid of you. Anything else we can do? Come on, squishy, squishy. Excellent, alright. What have we got here? Skelebobs will now appear, enemies will now spawn again 10% more frequently. 6 talent points, well at least that's enough for our new ability. And then let's pick up the Impaler, and you know what, just for good measure, let's increase our damage even further. I think that's not too bad. Alright, so... oh, we can actually just fire that off. That doesn't cost us any amount of rage, which is particularly nice. Alright. We'll go ahead and fire that off a few times. Again, extra attack speed is always ideal. We'll go ahead and clear them. Let's just keep a careful eye on our health as we fire off this ability a fair bit. The attack speed already improving is very nice, but it is something we have to be aware of. Yeah, don't want to accidentally get our health too low and find ourselves trapped. Alright. And, you know, let's just keep on going. Alright, so what's our sight? 132. That's not bad. not bad at all. Oh, almost let one of those elites get through and hit us. And apparently I didn't quite time that axe throw well enough. Oh, and apparently, never mind. We got that anyway. Alright, all very nice. Alright, enemies have a 5% chance to become elite. Enemies receive less knockback. Okay, so anything else that we can see that is particularly nice? No more rares. Oh wait, no. We have daggers, of course. We should make our way back for that. And then... Actually, I'm pretty sure... What is it? Is there one of them here that counts for how much rage you have? Yeah, the frustration. Maximum rage. No. Skilled. I'm not 100% sure, but you know what? We're going to make our way across there anyway. Some extra parry, some regen, and then... Damage or critical? You know, let's go for some critical. That should, if we can get that to add up nicely, we're going to do a whole heap of damage, especially as our size grows. That should give us a very powerful build and a ridiculous amount of DPS, assuming we play it right. Alright. Let's just continue to lose a little bit of health. Or should I say, we should probably be spending it, if anything. Okay, and that wizard one, right, I forgot it does a little bit of damage too, so it's not bad against those downed skeletons. So we do have an option of a little bit of range. Alright, still struggling on the rage growth at the moment, it seems. I do wonder whether those katanas and daggers do give us rage, because I don't feel like we're gaining as much as quickly anymore, and that's a bit of a concern. Yeah, it's very much a bit of a concern, because if we're not gaining rage, we're not going to get that extra size increase. That could be rather dangerous. Yep, and we finally got it on the second to last hit. Alrighty. Well, it is what it is. Let's keep on moving forwards. Let's pick up the regen, the kill streak, and then the double rage. Why not? And then... anything else we care for? You know what? Maybe we just keep on investing in some critical for now. We've got a couple of opportunities around us. Yeah. And given that we can increase our attack speed through our abilities, I think that's probably not a bad way to go. Yeah, just make sure that we get everything that we can get our hands on. Alright, got a nice little 2-for-1 there, so... Alright, let's see what else. You know, let's just continue to increase our attack speed. Be fine. Anything else that we really need to be concerned about? Not really. Yeah, I think picking level 5 mastery wasn't a bad call. I think it was just the right level of enough enemies and enough bonuses, but not too much to get overwhelmed. Yeah, I think we've made some decent choices so far. Alright, but either way, how are we going? Still got a long way to go on the rage. Let's see if we can... bother, we missed the rodents. I was really hoping for that double kill with the thrown axe, but I guess that didn't quite pan out. Oh well, and I guess we got the last enemy too. Oh well. More movement speed, knights go for longer. Who knows? Let's go... Oh, that's right. Let's go for some extra critical. Ooh, and what's this? Fury Unleashed. Use all your remaining rage to double your attack damage for 3 seconds. Duration is increased by 1 second per 10 rage used. Huh. That's not bad. Doubling your attack damage. That would be very, very nice, especially if we start criticaling. Yeah, let's pick up that. Let's go ahead and get that extra parry chance. And I guess that's where we need to call it for tonight. Oh well, at least we have a good plan as to where we need to go. We're at night, what's this, 14? That's not too bad. Alright, we did get that double kill down there, which is nice. So that should hopefully help our rage. Let's just make sure that we don't get caught out by too much. Alright, and then let's improve our attack speed again. Let's go ahead and continue to sacrifice a little bit of health for now. And apparently we need to get rid of these guys too, so that should... well, you know, it is what it is. Let's clear out everything that we can. It definitely looks like our projectiles do not count towards our rage meter. I'm a little disappointed about that. I would have liked a little bit more control, but you know what, it's okay. It's a learning curve, so it is what it is. Alright, let's just finish up with the last couple. Yeah, they're definitely getting a bit more aggressive in the north and south, but that's okay. We have some pretty good skills. And then, you know what, we'll clear those guys out. And then there we go. Alright, at least we're up to brilliant, getting some nice extra bonuses. Only 6 talent points, but that's good enough, I think. Let's see. What can we get? Oh, we're 1 talent point short. Okay. Well then, if that's the case... do we work our way up here for more bloodlust for extra size on maximum range? I feel like that's a little bit of a red herring for us right now. Maybe we go towards... What's this? Earthquake. Knocking all enemies back. You know what? That's not a bad idea. A full AoE skill is probably decent. And let's see. I don't... Oh, that might connect over there. Hang on a second. Can we see any little... I really can't quite tell. That is disappointing. Alright, let's make our way across here. See if we can tie our way across and see which direction we need to go for that ability. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you guys. Again, the rage being spent early on isn't that bad because we can... Oops. Because we can get our rage right back from those early kills. Alright, oh, that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and go get them. Yeah, see, that is another thing. With all these katanas and daggers being flown around, it's sometimes a little bit difficult for us to be able to plan out throwing our axes to do maximum damage and get ourselves the maximum rage. So that is slightly frustrating. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, let's make sure that we are using our abilities to get everything that we can. We'll happily deal with everybody as we see fit. Anybody else causing us an issue? I don't think so. And our attack speed is quite nice. Yeah, the fact that it's moving so fast already, that's, I think that's a very good sign, given that we can essentially defend one side or the other, and we still have a little bit of extra wiggle room. Oh well. Okay, let's go. Night 15 down, 6 talent points, queens will now appear, enemies have more hit points. I think we've got enough damage though to counterbalance that. Let's go, more HP, more knockback, more damage. Okay, and this does all connect. Okay, excellent. So we'll get that on the next one. And then I guess we'll have to see what else comes around. However many talent points we do get. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and start throwing some axes. Hopefully we'll get lucky with a couple of double kills. But until then, it just is what it is. No, I think we'll also try and leave the queen there if we can, and see if we can get a couple of extra spawned enemies for more, for greater combos. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Alright, let's also still increase our attack speed and damage. Whoops, that was the wrong button. I thought I was throwing an axe, but I guess that's fine. We did manage to gain a little bit more rage that time round, so I guess that is fine. Alright, and you know what? I do wonder, do we still get a talent package on our first runs with people? I can't remember, but I would be very curious to see what kind of talent packages we could unlock. I kind of feel a little... Oh, hey, we finally maxed out our rage. Hey, that is very nice to see for once. Alright. Well, you know what? We'll deliberately not focus on that right-hand side as much as possible, just in case they keep on spawning in enemies. Again, we want as much extra damage as many enemies to kill as possible. Do a couple of hits there. And then... there we go. That is all. Okay. Hopefully we can milk them for as much XP as possible. And we got 9 talent points, so that's not shabby. Alright, Earthquake is now acquired. Let's go ahead and pick up more... critical... attack speed's not too necessary given our skills. And then what else could we go for? Maybe we just work our way up for some HP regeneration? Some more frustration? Sure, why not? And then... there's nothing too desirable. Let's go with some maximum HP, some more critical chance, and that will have to do. So we're now up to 22%. That's fairly solid, I think. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Alright, so what have we got? Let's keep on spending some of our health. Yeah, things are definitely getting a little bit more hectic, but that's all good. Got a couple of good hits. The queens are certainly increasing our potential enemies for us to take out, which is rather nice. Yeah, as long as they don't get too close, that is the main thing. Ooh. Let's just quickly hit that earthquake there. Looks like it did a fairly good job of protecting us. I did also see us manage to parry something. Again, we'd rather not rely upon our parry chance, but it is at least something we have up our sleeves if necessary. Come on, quickly, keep going. Let's make sure that we are improving. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Seem to have cleared out the majority of the enemies. Seem fairly safe. Let's go ahead and... what have we got? Okay, getting a little bit more dicey. Let's fire that off. Again, that earthquake coming in very useful. And it does appear that these are the final couple of enemies, so we'll just let them be. Take as many kills as we can, and that'll have to do. Oh, there we go. Alright. Still didn't max out our rage, but again, it seems okay. We did fairly well. Okay, extra enemies, and they go for longer. 8 talent points. At least we're managing to get more and more talent points as things go on. Yes, with the longer nights and more enemies, that will obviously improve. But again, that's also a good time for our combo meter to go up. So let's go ahead and make our way back up over here. See if we can find something. Oh, what's this? When you parry or take damage from an enemy, you gain all of the experience you would have received for killing them. Okay, that's not bad. That gives us a nice little safety break. And then more critical. Mystery talents for criticals and... you know what? Let's go for the critical, and let's also go for the damage up, just to make sure that we're ahead of the curve. 19 damage is quite respectable. Having played with some of the other characters, 19 damage is definitely not too shabby. we'll happily let that be for now. Alright, looks like... Oh, you know, let's just go ahead and fire that off. Get that extra little bit of knockback and whatever have you. Protect ourselves just that little bit. Alright. And let's make sure we trade that health for attack speed. We definitely need this. Yeah, the amount they're spawning in is definitely getting much greater. Which I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but it's what we've got. Oh, and let's keep a careful eye on every direction. Oh my goodness, some of these guys are very, very fast. Again, just got to keep on improving. Oh, and we've maxed out our rage. Excellent. So now we can go ahead and fire off all of our abilities willy-nilly. That is all that I really care about. Now that we've got that, we're nice and safe, so I don't think anyone will get anywhere near close enough to do too much harm. Yeah, 172% size is fairly solid. And with the greater attack speed, yeah, we can now just fire off our abilities as we wish, because we just don't have any, yeah, we're not trying to increase how much we have anymore. Now let's just go ahead and throw those away, and then... There we go. Got the little fly. Oh, Knight 18 down, 7... Okay, not quite as good, but it still should be good enough, I would think. Let's make our way up over here. We'll go for that extra critical. Some extra daggers, that could be beneficial. Better frustration, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick that up. That seems alright. And then attack speed is increased by 15% while skilled. Well, considering we get that from the very beginning, we will definitely go ahead and pick that up. And yeah, we have not had a single talent package this entire run. Huh. Again, maybe we haven't unlocked any, but I could have sworn we still would have had the capability of having some basic things just on the off chance, but oh well. I guess memory isn't always as good as you would like it. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's quickly go ahead and clear out some of these before they get too close. Alright, now we can almost improve our attack speed further. Come on, let's keep it up. We need to be protecting ourselves as best as possible. Alright, let's go. Yeah, these queens are definitely causing us some degree of trouble. Looks like it's all not too bad. Alright, now let's go ahead and continue throwing those axes. And there we go. Okay, maximum, that's what we're after. Let's just go ahead and fire that off. Apparently the earthquake does not reach the full screen, which is a little disappointing. Wouldn't mind being able to knock back some of those further enemies, but it is what it is. And looks like we can, yeah, we get very crazy with the stabby when that attack speed goes up. It's quite something. Alright, now we'll still try and leave those queens. Just deal with everybody as they come close. Just make sure that we do not waste any potential XP on the table. Alright, and there we go. Okay, so we're now on to the final night. Okay, 7 talent points. I think we're fairly safe, but again, we will take what we can get. Anything else seem particularly good? You know what? More critical. And more critical. Frustration, I don't think I care at this point about that. And then... anything else that's really good, like more critical chance? There is some with attack speed. You know what? That's probably worth investing in. And then... oh, there we are. More critical. And do we just go for more attack speed or more critical? You know what? 40% is quite decent. Let's just go for some... I know, let's just go for more. Let's go all in. It's worth it. Okay. So, Night 20, level 5 mastery. No talents unlocked as of yet, but I think we're doing fairly well. Oh, go ahead and get a little bit of slow on them. Whoops. I wasn't meant to be using all of that rage, but I guess it's done now. Okay, let's just keep on clearing out everybody. Alright, again, gotta build up this attack speed. It's gonna take some time, but it's all good. Throwing some daggers, axes, hopefully that gives us a little bit of extra rage. These guys are fairly clumped up at the moment, so it's not too ridiculous. Did accidentally burn off a little bit of rage there, unintentionally, but it's okay. The main thing is that we survive at this point. Everything else is an afterthought. Survival is all that matters. Alright, and I think we're doing not too bad. Alright. Go ahead and clear out them. Alright, maximum rage has been accomplished. This is all that we needed. Now we can just start firing off everything as we can. Alright, still got plenty of health to trade. Let's go. Just fire everything as we gain access, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go down too badly at all. And you know what? May have been a little unnecessary, that final use of that talent there, but it seems to work. No one's really getting any closer to us, so I'm not too concerned. And then, what else have we got? Anybody? Hello? Oh, actually, you know what? I do wonder whether, yeah, one of these skills for an endless mode would be fantastic. Depending on how large we could get. If we could be covering almost the entire map size with this level of damage output, that could become something quite absurd. That could become incredibly dangerous. Yeah, especially too with maxed out critical chances. Yeah, this would get remarkably OP. Alright, so what have we got here? Learn to upgrade strike abilities, parry more often, or spend health and regenerate it back. I think the regen was working out fairly well for us, so let's go ahead and pick that up. We've also found, what is this? Irritable. More rage and more powerful abilities. Learn to upgrade strike abilities. Or defend and empower your combo meter. Now, you know what? I like that idea. Let's go for the skill issue. And we've now also picked up a new core talent. Okay, so parry up and health up. Both of which aren't too bad. I think we'll probably end up going for parry up. But again, we will see how it goes in our next... Oh, wait, no, we still have more. Oh. Alright, so irritable, back and forth, crowd control, and bonus damage on knockback, and then get big. Well, you know what? We were talking about how much we enjoyed the extra size, so we'll go for that. And then... parry... Irritable. I think let's go for irritable. I'm not necessarily sure I'm huge on those parrying skills, because again, it's a roll of the dice. We have a maximum of 80% chance of parrying, and yeah, we could always lose our combo if that happens. So it is a little bit of a risk that I'm not so sure I'm willing to take that opportunity cost. But either way, here are our stats. Did pretty decent, especially for our first run. I think we did not too bad. And then, yeah, plenty of enemies. But I think that's where we'll leave it for today. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.